Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of solving graphs. This is standard 7.6G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 21 of the 2024 released STAAR test. This is a new item type called multiple select, and if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, we will look at our answers together. All right, so we need to find two correct statements. If we just select one and try to move on, it is going to give us an error message. And if I select two, it is impossible to select a third. So let's get both points on this 2-point problem. We have a dot plot here, and basically we just have a whole series of statements. We need to find two of them that are correct. We know that all of this ends up at 30. Let me go ahead and just put some numbers on here because I think this is going to be helpful. Right? So how many points do we have after each turn, right? So I've got 4 people that had 0 points. I've got 3 that had 1. Then I've got to count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I'm going to put a 9 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3, and then that's going to be 5. Okay, so we add all that together, and you're going to get 30. So let's take a look at these statements. Exactly 9% of the points of the turns were 2 points. Okay, so I've got 9. So I've got 9 that were 2 points out of how many? Well, they told us already. 30. Does that equal 9%? Well, not if your denominator is not 100. No, it's not going to equal 9%, right? That's not going to work. Let's see what it actually does. I don't feel like dividing up because I see an easier solution. I want to divide both of these by 3, right? What I'm going to see is that I can get down to 3/10, which is 0.3, right? Or I can make that 30%. All right, so that you don't just take the 9 and make that a percent unless it happens to be out of 100. If it was out of 100, that would be fine. Okay, exactly 1/6 of the turns were 5 points. Let's do that same thing. We've got 5 points, right? And there were 5 that had 5 out of 30. Does that equal 1/6? Well, let's see. Let's take my 5/30ths. We're going to simplify. Let's divide top and bottom by 5, since that 5 over 5 is equal to 1. So I'm really not making it a different fraction. I'm just making it look different because dividing by 1 keeps it the same. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 30 divided by 5 is 6. That works. So that is one of my answers. I need one more. Exactly half the turns were 3 points or more. Okay, so 3 points or more is going to be 6 plus 3 plus 5. It's going to be 9, 14. So 14 out of 30, that's exactly half. Does that equal 1/2? No, it doesn't. I would need 15 out of 30. That equals 1/2. So close, one away, not going to do it for me. Okay, exactly 1/10 or 1 point or fewer. So 1 point or fewer, let's see, is going to be 4 and 3, so that's 7 out of 30. Does that equal 1/10? No, it doesn't equal 1/10. You can't really simplify that, but if I multiply that by 3, I can get that denominator up to 30. 7/30ths and 3/30ths do not work, so let's hope our last one is this one. Exactly 50% of the turns were 2 or 3. So 2 or 3, that's 9 and 6. 9 plus 6 equals 15. Does 15 out of 30 equal 50%? Yes, it does. We should know that because 15/30ths, right, simplifies. You can divide by 15 if you want to. To 1/2, we know that 1/2 is the same as 50%. So those are our two answers.